Yeah, so the power of a good birth story. Going back to what we said earlier, how did I first discover it? I had a woman write to me who had been to her local NCT class, and she had a lot of negative stories, and she was very scared, and she wrote to me and she said, "You've set me up. I can't believe I'm planning to have a baby at home. You know, everyone says you're mad, you can't do this without pain relief, etc." And I knew that she would find me annoying if I said, "No, it's fine, it's fine." So I matched her with another woman who was in her street, and they just went out for a cup of tea, and they shared you know, the mother had the baby, told this other mother how it was, and almost instantly she was restored. She was I mean, ridiculously so. That's the thing. Confidence can soar just turns on a tupney, and she went on to have a really easy birth herself. And that gave us me the idea with Kate, the mother I said be the buddy. She said, "Well, why don't we set up a little local sharing thing?" So we thought it would just be local in Barnes. We just thought it would be like mother to mother assistance, and then we put it on the website, and overnight it kind of mushroomed into this big network. So we've now got a database of over 1,000 women with positive birth stories, and it's a very well visited site, including from America and around the world. Actually, lots of people visit it just to look at the stories online. We have a library of positive stories, and you kind of think, how simple, you know, how daft is it that it's just like people saying, they're all saying the same thing. I mean, that's the thing that's interesting, is if you read the database, it's like a subliminal message, just, you know, quiet, peace, warmth, privacy, lavender, hot water bottles. It's just the same things over and over again. And so women write into me, and I send them 2 or 3 buddies to talk to, birth buddies. It's a daisy chain, you know. Then it's a sort of secret stealth trick to it, because effectively they get 3 stories back, and of course all 3 stories will have the same elements, and then they go, "Oh, okay, it's a formula." And I think that's the thing I get so frustrated about, is that a lot of birth books and birth information says, "Oh, every labour's different, and it's all quite random and complicated and unpredictable, and what can you know?" And that goes back to what you said at the beginning, which is, how can it be that there are 7 billion people on the planet, 200,000 years we've been doing it this way, and we still feel that it's all a bit random and unpredictable? It's not true. How can we all be here? Then people say, "Oh, well, that's because of, you know, we need rescue. That's because of the doctors. That's because we've been saved." No, they've been around for not even half a century at the level we're at now. So what was happening all those other years? Women's bodies knew what to do. And now that we've got great hygiene, all-round greater health, sort of, you know, the antenatal care is amazing. You don't have to arrive at full-term pregnancy not knowing what's going on. So you've got health like that. So we're in the best of all possible worlds. That's the main message I want to say, is that we couldn't be in a better time. We've got all the perfect medical backup if we want it. We've got the health that exists innately. We've got the program running. The body knows what to do, and bring that all together, and we should be able to bring all those sort of positive, satisfying birth experiences should be on the rise, if we just start to respect that.